On a warm summer morning, as the sun rose gently over the ocean, a small brown rabbit named Cotton lived in a cozy burrow near the shoreline. The soft sand around his home was always warm and pleasant, and the gentle sound of waves helped him sleep peacefully each night. Cotton loved watching the sunrise from his favorite spot on a grassy dune, where the morning breeze would softly ruffle his fur. One peaceful morning, while Cotton was quietly nibbling on some sweet beach grass, he noticed something moving slowly in the distance. It was his dear friend Marina, a wise old sea turtle, making her way along the shore. Marina always moved with such peaceful grace, never rushing, always taking time to appreciate the beauty around her. Cotton hopped down from his grassy perch and gently made his way toward his friend. The warm sand felt wonderful beneath his paws as he moved quietly across the beach. "Good morning, Marina," Cotton whispered softly, not wanting to disturb the peaceful morning atmosphere. Marina smiled warmly at her small friend, her ancient eyes twinkling with joy. "What a lovely morning for a walk along the shore," Marina said in her gentle, soothing voice. "Would you like to join me, dear friend?" Cotton nodded happily, and together they began a slow, peaceful journey down the beach. The morning sun warmed their backs as they walked, while the cool ocean breeze kept them comfortable. As they wandered, Marina showed Cotton all the wonderful treasures that had washed up on shore during the night. There were smooth, polished seashells in soft pastel colors, rounded pieces of sea glass that sparkled like gems, and delicate feathers that had drifted down from passing seabirds. Cotton marveled at each discovery, carefully examining them with his sensitive whiskers. They found a peaceful spot near the water's edge, where the waves gently lapped at the shore. Marina taught Cotton how to listen to the sounds hidden within seashells. "Close your eyes," she whispered, "and you can hear the ocean singing its peaceful song." Cotton held a large spiral shell to his ear and listened intently. The soft whooshing sound reminded him of gentle breezes through tall grass. As the morning stretched into afternoon, Cotton and Marina rested in the warm sand. They watched small sandpipers tiptoeing along the water's edge, their tiny feet making delicate patterns in the wet sand. Seagulls glided peacefully overhead, carried by gentle air currents, while small waves created a soothing rhythm as they washed upon the shore. Marina showed Cotton how to make patterns in the sand using gentle movements. Together, they drew swirling designs that looked like the ocean's waves. The warm sun made them feel sleepy and content as they created their peaceful artwork. Sometimes they would pause just to feel the gentle breeze and listen to the calming sounds around them. As the afternoon slowly drifted by, Cotton and Marina found a comfortable spot in the soft sand, partially shaded by a weathered piece of driftwood. They watched clouds drift lazily across the sky, pointing out shapes that reminded them of peaceful things: fluffy pillows, floating feathers, and gentle waves. Marina shared stories of her long life in the ocean, speaking in soft, peaceful tones about moonlit nights on calm seas and quiet mornings, watching the sun rise over still waters. Cotton listened contentedly, feeling more relaxed with each passing moment. The combination of Marina's soothing voice and the gentle sound of waves made his eyelids feel heavy. As the sun began its slow descent toward the horizon, the sky transformed into soft shades of pink and lavender. The ocean reflected these gentle colors, creating a peaceful palette that stretched as far as they could see. Cotton and Marina sat quietly together, watching the beautiful sunset unfold before them. The evening brought a cool breeze that carried the sweet scent of salt water and beach flowers. Small stars began to appear in the darkening sky, twinkling softly like distant lighthouse beacons. Marina pointed out the evening star, explaining how it helped guide creatures home across the vast ocean. As darkness settled gently over the beach, Cotton and Marina knew it was time to bid each other farewell. They had spent a perfect day together, filled with peaceful moments and quiet joy. "Thank you for sharing this wonderful day with me," Cotton said softly to his friend. Marina smiled warmly and nodded, her eyes reflecting the gentle starlight. They parted ways slowly, Marina making her way back to the ocean, while Cotton hopped toward his cozy burrow. The sound of waves followed him home, a peaceful lullaby that made him feel safe and content. Inside his burrow, Cotton made himself comfortable in his soft bed of grass and flower petals. As he drifted off to sleep, Cotton thought about the peaceful day he had shared with his friend. He could still hear the gentle waves in the distance, still feel the warm sand beneath his paws, and still see the beautiful colors of the sunset behind his closed eyes. The memory of this perfect, peaceful day would fill his dreams with joy and tranquility. And so, as the moon rose over the quiet beach, both Cotton and Marina slept peacefully in their homes, one in a cozy burrow in the dunes, the other in the gentle embrace of the ocean. The waves continued their endless symphony, a peaceful lullaby for all the creatures of the shore, under a sky full of softly twinkling stars.